Okay, as y'all see, we successfully got the wood, so we're gonna go make the design right now. All right, guys, I took out the red tip from my truck, and what I'm gonna be doing is just make a template. But first, I gotta measure out how big the back of the headliner is gonna be so I can make a template, and then I'll trace this. All right, first step, guys, I measured out from one side of the headliner to the other side. Came out to be 52 inches, so I'm kind of just gonna make like a, not square, but you know, that way I can put the template. This is a little template. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be doing 6 all across. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know, and then we're gonna put 2 on the bottom, como así. So it can be 8 on the whole headliner. All right, guys, we made a little template of 8 speakers right here. Each one is 6.5, obviously, with an inch of space in between each one. I believe so, and then it's an inch around everywhere. So right now I'm just going to trace this template out onto here, and then we'll have to cut the circles from the inside. Okay, guys, I got a simple outline done. I don't think y'all could see it really too well on video. It's real light. But I did extend this one about a 1/2 inch more on the top because when I have it in the center, I had traced it where basically top of the speaker ring was hitting the top like that, which is not a problem because we're screwing into here. But I ordered some LED speaker rings or some RGB speaker rings, right? And I seen that they low-key feel like a little bit, like, they feel like a little bit outside of the speaker. So I was thinking, if that's how I had the speaker mounted, what if the LED ring was like a little bit pushed up, you feel me, and I had nothing screwed into? So I just made a 1/2 inch bigger, as you can see, all the way across. So now we're gonna finally start doing the inside circles to cut out, and hopefully we should be cutting soon. All right, guys, we're here at a little like arts and crafts store. We found the suede I'm gonna go with, which is red, but it's feeling like real thin. I don't know if it's the material, but también they have velvet. I'm gonna put velvet. It feels better, and it's like almost the same thing, low key. All right, as y'all see, I was tracing out the circles, but the measurements were not coming right, so I crashed out, and I'm redoing it on this side now. Redoing it all. All right, guys, so I ended up going with the red suede, but I got like the wrong kind, so we're going back to the store to return it in Gabe's truck right now, and then we're gonna get some other stuff. So guys, yesterday when I said the velvet, this is actually the one I needed, so we're swapping it out right now. All right, guys, successful mission. We got it. We're gonna go get some from Walmart, and we're gonna be on the way home.
Así, ¿qué es lo que te mereces? El mundo, chico. Lo que hay en él. Oye, tú estás loco.
Okay, guys, we finally got the template all done. What we had got from Walmart was this little protractor tool you saw me using. So I'm gonna kind of explain to it in case y'all are a little bit confused, because I just got rid of that whole idea. So this inside line, this is the actual inside of the speaker where this will be fitting. This outside line is the outside of the speaker. So this whole inside part is where you're gonna be screwing it in, and the outside is just a little bit extra that we're gonna have. So kind of how I mocked it up, this is gonna be the extra on the outside. As you see, the speaker will fit in there like that. It's gonna be bolted down, obviously, and this is how it will look. You're just gonna have a little bit extra on the outside for support and stuff like that. But yeah, so what we had did was 1 inch apart from each speaker, and then this is almost an inch apart from where it's going to be screwed in. This one we had to do 1/4 inch because we're doing 1/4 inch all around, so I had to make it small for the circle right there. But we got it on both sides. Everything's level, everything's even, so now we should just do the cutting. And yeah, all right, guys, just did my very first cut. I've never used anything like this before. But, okay, I know it looks all funny, whatever. I messed up on a couple parts, but the thing is, it does fit. I do need to cut a little bit more because I don't know, you can tell. You see, it's not all the way flush yet. But it's all right. At least I didn't fuck it up all the way. But, yeah, we just got to sand it down like this whenever we're done. Like I said, first time doing it. These were my practice cuts over here. But now I'm just going to do a little time lapse of me trying.
Hasta que truene la marcha. El disco ya eres
as y'all see, I finally got all 8 of them done. Took a little minute. I know what y'all are thinking, that these are not perfect or whatever, but as you can see, they're all going to sit flush like that, and we still have space around them, so I'm not really tripping. We're going to sand it all down in the middle so they can actually like be circle shape, because they look a little funny right now. The only thing is I got to do the outside, which, kind of scared for it, but vamos. Desde lejos te previne. Aprieta la verga y deja de contarme chismes. Ya tengo historia, no te ubico. Déjate platico, un desmadre ya les hice mico. La pinche troca te la convertí en un barco. Ahí me corretearon por todo el Boom, guys, ahí quedó. Almost, sheesh, I think como 2 or like an hour and a half of just straight cutting, guys. It's 12:30 in the morning right now. I'm gonna show you the time, pero I quedó. You see I messed up a couple times, and I still got sand down to the line on most of them, but it's looking pretty good progress right now, so I'm just going to sand down the edges. Yeah, I think right now I might take out my headliner. Just so y'all know I'm not lying, it is 12:40, bro, and we're still working. Anyways, guys, look how crazy I'm looking, bro. All of my clothes cooked up in the dust. My face, hold on, look. Bro, everything. My beanie, the glasses, todo, pero we're gonna keep pushing it right now. Okay, guys, I got all my speakers off right here. The tweeters I'm gonna take off in the morning. Y también these two, I gotta have someone outside holding it, so I'm gonna do this in the morning. Get everything off the headliner in the morning. Only thing I'm confused is how I'm gonna take this off, porque like it looks like it's a trim piece. I don't know if it's glued on there. Somebody said that the glass is the only thing that's gonna stay on there, so confused. But alright, guys, next morning we're here taking off the inside headliner rack, but I need someone on the outside to hold this down while I undo it from the inside, or else it's just gonna keep spinning. But I kind of figured out this works for this side. I already got it off, so here we go. Okay, as y'all see, I got it all off. I had to cut my old wires right here, so we're just gonna redo it all when we take the headliner off. Now we just gotta take off the headliner. So the first step you gotta do, guys, is take off the door handles. I already got all the other ones done. As you see, there's not that one on the extended cab. Real easy, you just pop off these tabs, you pull it all the way out. I'm about to do this one, and then you just take it out. Next thing y'all gotta do, guys, is take this part off. Real easy, you just put a flathead on top, kind of pull it down. I have a feeling we want to go to junkyard though. As you see, the clip on this side broke off while pulling it down. That side came off pretty easy, pero también I feel like it doesn't matter because I want black pieces to match, because everything's like a tan color right now, so probably gonna have to go to junkyard. Okay, guys, what y'all gotta do next is just take off these pillars. You pull it inside towards you, kind of diagonally, and I see these wires here, and I have no idea what they're for. I'm gonna assume it's for the sunroof, so hopefully I don't gotta take these off or anything, or else it's gonna be real annoying. Next thing is to take off the visors, which is just 3 screws on, or no, just 3 screws right here, and it's just a little star bit like this y'all are going to use. So yeah. Okay, the last step will be for these back seats. You gotta pop off this little cover, right? And there should be 2 clips como right here, 1, 2. And what I did is literally pull it back. You're gonna hear it snap back, so I'm gonna do the other side right now. Okay, guys, I'm really confused. I think this part of my headliner, or I mean the sunroof, stays on because like I don't want to take it off. I don't know, but I'm really confused. But as you can see, like the fabric's coming off here, and this is like, I'm just gonna rip it, I don't care. This thing is like attached to this, so I think what I'm gonna have to do is when I wrap it, I gotta wrap it from like in here también. But I'm confused, bro, and I have no help. Boom, y'all see I got it down, no más. I thought it'd be more wires. It's just this one for the headlamp in the middle, pero I just cut it around with the razor blade around everything. And as you see, I don't know what this, I guess it's just a little seal for like rain or some shit, but I don't know how I'm gonna wrap in there, bro, because they did it pretty good. Unless nah, see, I can't even take none of this off, bro, so I don't know. When we get there, we'll get to it, right? Okay, guys, so right here on the table, I'm just gonna be taking off all the old fabric. Then we got wire brushed down to get off the old glue. Then we're gonna start working on the template, the head rack template, and we are. Mi flaquita me guía en el volante. Ya llevo rato, no macheca el personaje. No descuido esta madre, el chile no más que guaje. No me pueden parar, se les hace extraño. A los gringos siempre les doy baño. Ando al vergazo y no apaño. Ando fumando. brush at all, but there was some parts going. Let me try to find it. I don't know, like all it, yeah, right here. I think this is the actual headliner, like glue's just on top, but this part is real soft, so I just gotta be careful around some parts, because I know some were cracking when I was like pulling it out of the truck, but yeah, just wire brush now. Alright guys, it's been about an hour. It's 2:30 right now, so I started the wire brush around 1:30. I got most of it done. I don't know if y'all can tell, but you can still see there's glue, so I think I have to do it even more. Like I said, I got most of it done. I just need to do this back piece, but I'm gonna take a little break for now. I've been working non-stop. And yeah, oh, but one more update. So for the rack, this is kind of a little mock-up of how it's gonna look. But I think I had made this side a little bit too big. Remember, I still have to sand everything down. But like, as you can tell, they're right on the edges no matter how far I push it. So in the truck, it looks good. I'm gonna show you what it looks like in the truck. It has space to move and everything. So I'm a little confused why it's not hitting on the headliner. But yeah, that might be a little problem we have to fix. So I'm trying to hold it up by myself. But as y'all see, look, it has room here. It has room here. I think what I'm just tripping about is that, I don't know. Oh yeah, look, I had it like this on the headliner. So we're gonna have to push it down a little bit, como así. It should fit good. All we're gonna have to do is put support, so yeah. I just routed it out. It made the edges more smooth, but we're still going to sand down a little bit more. That doesn't really look like a circle, but yeah. Got a little mock-up going here, guys, how it's going to look like. And right now what we're doing is we cut all the angles into the little dowels to support it. But we have no glue, so they're going to go get some from me right now. And I got cut longer ones también for the ones right here. Yeah. As y'all see, we got all the supports glued down now. Next step is we gotta wrap it in this, staple it down, and yep. Alright guys, I kind of skipped a step, but we put the cloth on there. It's not the prettiest on the back side. We had it tied up, and I know that's not how people do it. Like, this came out pretty good, but the same thing on this side. And we had to put the speaker in, because if we just put it, it would have gone straight down, and we would put the fiberglass and the resin, the speaker would not fit. So we're going to mold it like this first and then take the speaker out. Same thing on this side, as you can see, but yeah, now it's just time for resin. Coat of the resin on to get it hard. We're gonna wait a little bit and then do the second coat. As y'all see, we did a second coat. We let it sit overnight, put more fiberglass on the bottom right here, and now it's pretty hard, so we'll probably just finish it later today. All right guys, it's finally time to wrap it. This is what the suede is going to look like. The only problem that I am worried about is, as y'all could tell on the edges, bro, I heard that you're supposed to tuck it about 1 inch or so. And like, I can on one side, like just a bit, and on the other side it's like barely. And then on the back side, I'm by myself right now, so I'll probably need someone's help with this. But for this, you have to stretch it on one side and stretch it on the other side at the same time. And I don't have no one right now, but I have no idea how I'm gonna like fill this in, fill like this in, fill this in. But we'll see, guys. Let's see if I can do it. So I just did the first little part. I didn't record it, but I'm gonna record this next part. What y'all wanna do, guys, this is what I'm using right now. Just the headliner adhesive from 3M. You wanna spray most of this. Let's just say about that much. This is what I'm gonna do. And you're gonna kinda wanna do the same on the headliner. So 1-to-1 kind of. And you're gonna fold it over and just press it down, get all the air bubbles out, get everything out. This one's gonna be hard because it's gonna be my headliner, my sunroof, but yeah, I'm gonna show you the process. So like I said, we're just gonna shake this up real quick and then we're gonna put it like this. Like I said, that area you wanna do, and then you wanna do the headliner. Halfway. Now we're gonna do the same thing on this one. Boom, and then I'm gonna kinda do it. I don't know if I can record this part. So for the part I just did, like I said, you're gonna press it down kinda gently until you see the shape. I don't know if you can tell, but here's the shape, and I'm just kind of spreading it all out. This is the part I had already did right here. I haven't done this part yet. We're just doing the front side, and then we're gonna focus on the rack. But like I said, you kind of want to bend it in, make sure it's sticking good. Once you have it firm, then that's when I like to press hard to make sure it's actually stuck on there. We're gonna wait a little, like 2-3 minutes, and then start on the next section. Guys, I finally got this side done. It looks pretty clean. Like I said, this is gonna be all bouncy right here because this is where my headliner goes. So when I do it, I'm gonna have to cut. It comes out a little bit like this. I'm gonna have to cut around here and then tuck it in. I'll show y'all that process later though. The only things I would say is, like I said, the side, you're probably gonna be able to see that when you open my door, and then the same thing on the other side, just barely. But there is some things. So right here is where one of the visor holes is, where my finger's at. And it is kind of coming up right here. So I hope when I cut the hole, I can kind of pull it down and maybe glue more. Whereas I have this kind of like crease right here. It's not too noticeable, but if you know, you know. So it's kind of annoying. And then the same kind of thing over here is, this is the outline. And then it's kind of coming up on this part on the other side también. But I'm going to start on the second part, and yeah. All right, guys, as y'all see, I finished this side up. I have a little bit of room to go, but I'm gonna just be waiting for some help so I can stretch it on both sides and get it done. But one thing I did, you can't even tell on camera, I tried to go from the underside and spray it because, like I said, this little corner was coming up and I seen it soak through, bro, and I sold like, let's see, I'm trying to get the light, like, y'all can barely see right there. So hopefully it goes away with some time, but we're almost done. All right, I don't know if y'all could tell. Look at the shape. It looks kind of mid compared to the sides where it's like down. This one's just straight down. But we got it halfway up. We got it stretched with no creases right here. So now it's going to be real hard. We have to stretch it out as much as we can. But we're going to be doing the rest of this right now. All right, guys. So we got the raw material. So what we are having to do is cutting it straight down to make it stretch. And as you see on this side, we have no idea what to do. I don't know how I'm gonna make it look good. Okay, guys, I quedó por fin, bro. The longest I've ever worked on something, bro, just wrapping the back of it. But let me show y'all. So this is how it came out, and I know what y'all already seen, bro, right there. How it looks all loose. También on the other side right there. And then we just gotta cut out the speaker rings. But I think for the first one, it didn't come out too bad. Tomorrow we're gonna start on the Starlights. And remember, this is the sunroof, so we're just gonna be cutting that out. And I'm thinking of a message that I wanna put right here in the middle. Maybe siempre activo or like a different kind of quote, I don't know. Pero por fin, guys, we're done. We're gonna start on the lights tomorrow, yeah. All right, guys, next day, as you see, I came up with a little, like, what's it called? A little logo design that I came up with. It's backwards right now, so I'm gonna invert it so y'all can see. So it says, "The world is yours." It's from Scarface, you know, one of my top movies. I was gonna go with Siempre Activo, but I feel I have too much of that on the truck already, so I'm gonna switch it up. But yeah, let me know what y'all think, or if I should have did something else. But now we're gonna flip the headliner over and start getting ready. All right, as y'all see, I got it flipped over now. I got the words put on there. The only thing that I'm realizing, guys, is I have 550 stars and 200 shooting stars. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in 4 things, but this whole area I will not be able to put stars because it's all loose, and this is where the sunroof is going to go. But they cut out so much, like only about this much did not need to be cut out in the rest of the sunroof. But I thought I was going to be able to put more in the front, and I guess not. And then in the back, I can only go up to right here because of the roof rack. So maybe actually like right here. So I'm going to see how many stars this takes, and then I'm going to map out the others. All right, guys, as I was putting the design down, I used too many dots on the first one. I think like 100 or 72 or something like that. And I was doing, I think only 4 letters was like 200. And mind you, I only have 500 stars. So I'm going to scrap this idea. I'll make a smaller logo, probably that just goes right here. Maybe SAT or something, I don't know. And then we'll do the rest. All right, guys, right now we're just tracing the dots of the logo again, and we're starting at 9:28, so we're gonna see how long it takes. All right, guys, we're done marking out all the dots, and we just counted. This by itself is gonna be 1,082. All right, it's the next guy. All right, it's the next day, guys, and I forgot to tell y'all. So this is how the outline's gonna look, right? This is how we marked it up. We did 154 on each one, each little section. But last night we could not find nothing to poke the holes in through, bro. We were struggling, so finally found something, so I just gotta poke them out now. As y'all see, we finally got the package for the Gorilla knobs, the RGB rings. So we have them set up right here. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. All right, guys, here's the little test. These things are pretty bright. Little update, guys. We finally got all the holes poked right here. It came out to 1,138, I think. So now we're just poking all these out. Then we're gonna start gluing them in tomorrow. All right, guys, we have all the holes poked, and then we separated 550 stars in between 4. So you see we have all 4 segments. So now we're just gonna start putting it through, but not glue it yet. All right, guys, little update. We got all of the holes here poked with the Starlights. As you see, we have it kind of separated, not really yet, but we have it in 2 sides. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you like this. I'm gonna organize it in 3, 2, 1. Boom, there y'all see. So we have this side. Remember, it's not the final product. As you see, we still have some space to play with. This is just kind of temporary. But the only thing I don't know is how I'm going to do this. Because obviously this is the sunroof, guys. And we had to go around it because, you know, the sunroof is there. And there's no headliner. But this won't stretch out to either side. Because right here they're getting pretty short. But I have this side. So now it's time to start working on this and this. And I guess we'll just leave this for last. All right, guys, after the longest time jump ever, I've been BSing on this for the longest time. Y'all see, we got everything finally in place. Y'all see all these little bugs, bro. I'm about to crash out on those. But the next step that we got to do is just I'm going to put them all tight because y'all see how they're kind of standing up. So I'm just going to push them in tight, get everything, like all these lines that go like this. Just get them where I'm going to have them lined up. I'm going to put the boxes, 2 on each side. Entonces, after that, we're going to go under. Or no, we're going to glue them all. Then we have to go under, snip them, and it's time. All right, as y'all see, guys, it's almost 2 in the morning. But we took a little break, and now we have all the glue down for every single star down. So we're just going to put up against the wall right now, and we're going to start cutting. All right, guys, this is what it looks like. This is everything I have to cut out on the sides and everything. So let's see how long it takes us. And this is what it's looking, guys, with all the lights on right now. Pero ya tu sabes, like we got to cut them, but we already got 2 cuts, so let's go. Anyways, guys, this is what we're using to cut it. It's just a flush cutter. You go against it like this, and you just cut it. So we're going to do the rest. All right, as y'all see, I got everything cut. I'm going to turn off the lights and put the main letters on. And that's how the letters came out. So now all we got to do is put it on. As y'all see, we added another battery right here just so it can be more stable. And we're going to connect the stars and the ring lights, not to that, but to a wire from the amp, so it should all be good. All right, as y'all see, we got it in here, and let me show you how we're putting it up. So we have a total of 4 bolts that we can hold up, and then we just got like lock nuts and washers on them. So now we just got to do the rest of the wiring. We already have most of it done right here, but we're going to run these in series and then parallel into the amp. All right, guys, moment of truth. We're done with all the wiring for the lights. This is the finished product. And it kind of takes away from the world is yours, but we're going to fix that. All right, guys, next day, we're just putting all the seat stuff back together. This is the wiring that we had. It's a little messy, but the problem we're having is that this is not going up where it's supposed to hold it because, as y'all can see, bro, I just made it too wide. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut across the top just enough where it can still clip in, and hopefully it'll be good.